What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day, and I do want to say I'm very sorry about how late this video is. PrizePicks was down from about noon till now, so I want to get this video out like an hour or two ago, but PrizePicks kept giving me this like error code that their site was down or something, so I could not find the picks on PrizePicks, and yeah, it was frustrating, but nonetheless, we're going to get some picks today. I actually have a pick for that Cade Cunningham discount. There's also a profit boost, okay? So make sure to use that on PrizePicks, and then I have two rebet plays for you guys today. One is going to be on the Super Bowl. We're going to have another Super Bowl pick. So yesterday I took Seahawks money line. I still really like that pick. And then today we're going to take one of the over-unders. And then I have a pick in the NBA on rebet as well. So 3 picks in today's video. Leave a like for that. We did actually have a losing day yesterday, which again, I say this pretty much every day. This kind of stuff does happen, guys. We're going to have losing days. That's part of the program. If you think that you're going to come onto sports betting and have a winning day every single day, that is, I got a rude awakening for you, because that is not the case, right? If you guys do not know yet, I track absolutely everything. I update these graphs pretty much every day. 2026 performance, I think if you went back to yesterday's video, we're in like the high 60s, maybe like 70, something like that, profit wise. Again, I don't really think about these things on a day-to-day basis, because I know these things are going to even out. I know we are going to win long term. And again, you see the ROI at 19%. This is a good gauge on if we're doing like better than normal or worse than normal. Normally the ROI is about 10 to 12, okay? So far this year in 2026, we're, about to finish up our first month of 2026. We are actually ahead of schedule. All right, so we're higher than like a 12% ROI. We're actually at close to a 20% ROI, which means we're doing better than we normally do, if that kind of makes sense. But as you guys will see in this graph, we have ups and downs, right? You have ups, you have downs, you have ups, you have downs. And again, on Pikkit, I want to say you're able to track all your bets so easily. I made another tracker right here with another tag, and these are all of our straight bets we have taken this year. So these are on REBET and on ONYX odds. So these are all the parlays we have taken. I believe it is going to be the PrizePicks plays and the chalkboard plays, and maybe the better plays as well. But actually, I think it's mostly just the PrizePicks plays and the chalkboard plays. But most of this, like 200 plays, is going to be all these PrizePicks plays I send out every day. And then here are the straight bets. So these are the REBET plays and the ONYX plays, ONYX odds plays. And again, I have 2 of these in today's video, but you'll see we're up about 9 units, 10% ROI, and we're 41 and 31. Okay, so not as profitable in the straight bets. That's honestly to be expected, because I personally think parlays, especially using PrizePicks correlation, which is our main strategy, is way more profitable than betting like money lines and over-unders. But it's still important to have ONYX and REBET, because there's value on these apps and you can make money. All right, if you can make money, why not get these apps? All right, so straight bets, we're also up on the year. You'll see there's a big up and down swing on straight bets. This happens in sports betting, guys, as part of the program. Past 2 years, we're up more than like 900 units, right? 2024, 600 units, and then 2025, we went up about 250 units. If you guys want to like, comment, subscribe for a signed Nico Collins jersey, go ahead and do that, and I'm going to be giving this away. Let's go ahead and give this away on Saturday, all right? I'm going to be doing this giveaway on Saturday morning, so again, like, comment, subscribe. If you like, comment every single day of January, you'll get more entries in this giveaway, okay? But going over yesterday, I do want to say the positives. We did hit Rangers money line. We took Islanders money line. So Islanders money line did go ahead and hit on REBET. That's another straight bet. And then we took, with this Kawhi Taco, we took Fun Key, and we took him under at 9 kills. And I ended up actually getting a screenshot, because as PrizePicks was down, I was watching this game on my other monitor. And Fun Key, you'll see the first map he played, he's actually down here, and it's probably really small, but he got 3 kills in that first map, and the score was 11 to 26. Okay, so his team lost the first map. So the first map he gets 3 kills, and that was a loss, right? And then the second map, he actually gets 6 kills, and that was a win for his team. Okay, and if you looked at the opponents, looked at the teams, right? Everyone, when he wins, pretty much has a lot of kills, and then when he loses, you'll see that it was 2, 4, 1, and 3. So everyone on his team actually got a low amount of kills. And if you look at this other team, which we didn't bet on, but it's a good example of why we take correlation in League of Legends. If you look at this other team that he played, this used team, This guy got 2, this guy got 4, this guy got 5, and this guy got 14, okay? So this guy got 14 kills because his team did so well. And again, that team did get 26 kills, but the guy we bet on, luckily, did lose that first game and only got 3 kills because he lost the game. Now, this is true with all these League of Legends plays, guys. You'll see that, this combination of League players did hit. We just didn't finish it off with this combination. This is also a setup that we did go ahead and have as well right here. We do have a setup going into later today in the next hour or two. So again, if this hits for like a 9x or 10x, you guys know what I'm going to say, right? We're probably going to be on the up and up after that, because again, these are 4-man entries, so they don't hit very often, but when they do, they pay off a lot of wins. Here's another one that was extremely close. This one was honestly pretty tough. I thought this one was going to win because this guy looked like he was going to have enough passes. What ended up happening is he gets subbed out of the game, all right? So he gets subbed out of the game with like 20, 30 minutes left in that game, and it's unfortunate because he would have almost guaranteed win over if he would have played the full game. But unfortunately, he did get subbed out, and we would have cashed a nice little 4x from this. But you'll see here in League of Legends, also very correlated with the unders, right? So a losing day. And what I want to say with losing days is if we have a losing day, let's say we went down 4 or 5 units, something like that, are we going to completely act like the sky is falling and, we're going to lose now and it's horrible and we need to change everything up? Of course not, guys. We're going to stick to our plan that has, 10,000 bets under it that we've made 900 units on. And that is using correlation with League of Legends, with football, with Counter-Strike, with Dota, with all different esports of all different makes, all right? So let's go ahead and get into the plays for the day. The first pick of the day is going to be in the NBA, and we're going to take the Sacramento Kings money line. All right, so this is going to be on REBET, and this is important. This is plus 410. All right, so they are very not favored to win this game, pretty much. And you'll see the payout. I'm putting half a unit on it. I would recommend putting half a unit on this play, not a full unit. And we are actually getting actually more than a 5x payout for this play right here. So this is similar to hitting like a 3-man on PRIZEPICKS for this play to happen, okay? So that should go to show you that Vegas is not favoring this team to win at all. This team is not favored to win at all, and they probably will not win because Vegas, they know what they're doing for the most part, okay? But if you guys remember a couple of videos ago, I took the Washington Wizards money line, and they were about 220 odds, I think, plus 220, something like that. So they were actually a little bit more favored to win than the Kings are even in this game. But the Wizards money line did go ahead and hit for us, and that gave us like a 3x or something like that. I think it was a 3.5x. So if the Kings hit, we'd get actually more than a 5x, but if the Kings do not hit, then we just wasted, we spent half a unit on it pretty much. I'm not going to say wasted because, a play is a play. I think this is a good play here, but this is going to be my first play. Again, you guys have to understand that the odds are not in our favor here, but I do really like this pick, and the Kings, I think, have a better chance to win than what the payout is pretty much suggesting, okay, which is the name of the game here in betting, right? You always want to think about what payout we are getting because you could win 100 times in a row, but if you're only getting like, $1 per every $100 that you bet, right? You're betting 100 and you're winning 101, then you're not really moving the needle very much. And that a one loss could completely take you out. So think about the payouts for these different apps, especially in straight bets. I mean, that's really all you need to be thinking about. The second play of the day, again, on REBET, guys. With REBET, you can get 2 free months of my VIP. It literally costs you $10 to do so. All you have to do is put $10 into REBET. It's super simple to sign up for. You will get a $100 deposit match as well on REBET. So if you want to put 100 in, you can get a free $100 on REBET. You'll start out with $200. You'll see all of these states in the orange, which REBET is available in. So if you live in the orange, you can get REBET. You can get 2 months of my VIP. I have a lot of other apps you guys can sign up for in other states. Like Kalshi, I believe, is available in I think 45 plus states. So Kalshi is another one, guys. Pretty much you're almost guaranteed that Kalshi is available in your state. If you have any questions, my number is right here, and I can go ahead and look that up for you or anything like that, and I can find some sort of way to get you in the VIP with just signing up for an app, right? But let's get back into this play here. Again, I took Seahawks money line yesterday. Still really like that play. I believe it was at minus 222. And then now I'm going to actually take the over for the Super Bowl, okay? So the over, I'm taking it at 45.5 for Seahawks versus Patriots. I just think it's a little bit too low. I think it should be more like 47.5 or even 48. And 45.5, I think, is a really good price to get it at for pretty much a even odds right here. So this is going to be the play on REBET. This is going to be be the second play, and then this is going to be the first play, obviously, which is King's money line. Again, sign up for REBET if you don't have REBET yet. ONYX Odds is another app that I promote quite a lot. You'll get a free $200 to do that. And then if you want to just put $5 into an app, BETR is probably the best method to do that. Literally a $5 deposit, you get a free $10. So you'll start with $15 plus that $5 will get matched. So you'll actually start with $20 and you'll get a free month of the VIP. All right, guys. So a lot of ways to get into my VIP free. Also, these methods stack, right? So you'll get +1 month for every single time that you sign up for a different app that I have a code for and stuff. All right. My number will be in the description. My number is also right above me in red, so you guys can go ahead and text me. That is my personal number where I can respond to you guys and get you guys into the VIP, of course. And this is going to be the play of the day on PrizePicks, right? So we do have Cade Cunningham, and we're going to take him over 18.5 points. This is a discount, so thank you, PrizePicks, for giving us a discount here, and we are going to take him over all day when those discounts do happen. I will also say there's a 40% payout bonus on PrizePicks right now, so do make sure you take that. And then we are taking, in League of Legends, we are taking 2 unders, right? We're taking under on Cream, and we're taking under on JQ. I'm just going to call him JQ, all right? I don't know how to say his name, to be honest, but we're going to take under on both these guys, again, hoping that they lose. This game is likely to either go 1-1 or they are likely to go 0-2, and this team is likely to go under and actually lose both games, okay? So it is TES versus BLG. BLG is the much better team in this situation, so BLG should either win 1 game, lose 1 game, or they should clean sweep TES right here, okay? Their name is Top Esports. So with Top Esports, I'm hoping that they lose the game, all right? This is true with League of Legends. When you take an L, you go under your kills, and everyone normally goes under their kills and does not get many kills. When you win the game, you normally get a lot more kills, all right? So we are hoping for this team. If this team in red right here, this red team loses the game, then everyone on that team is likely to go under, right? So I try to show this, in real life scenarios, real life screenshots, but you'll see here on this team, right? Pretty much everyone on this team, maybe other than this guy right here, went over because his team ended up winning and got 26 kills. So this is how League of Legends plays out every single day, every single night. There's like 30 games being played across the world every single day, which is amazing because that leaves us a lot of options to bet on. And again, this is really good. I would actually take this guy at 6.5. I would also take him at under 6. All right, so I think that these lines are going to bump down just a little bit. Take it at 6.5, take it at 6. And then for this guy, this QJ guy, take it at 8.5. Also take it at under 8 if he does bump down, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead and sign up for these. One of the last days to get into this signed Nico Collins jersey giveaway. Again, do this every single day. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.